We're all going to die, bro. 2020 is the year where humanity is going to be freaking extinguished. Mark my words. For anybody that doesn't know what's going on, the Pentagon is going to be releasing findings they made about unidentified flying objects and other classified information they have. Now, there's been a lot of speculation about what they're releasing, obviously, but you can't really come to any conclusion about what they're releasing since it was classified. And what I'm going to be covering in this video is in no way saying aliens are real or that they're coming to Earth, even if they may be. I personally think they are. But let's dive into a few statements made by a few choice people. So for anybody that really isn't caught up on this whole alien mumbo jumbo, there was a program made in the past to identify unidentified flying objects and other things of the sort. Now the government had said the program was disbanded because of funding issues until they admitted that it was not actually disbanded, that it just moved locations and changed names. Now, Pentagon officials are not going to discuss the program even though it's not classified because it does have classified material inside of it. It did appear last month in the Senate committee report, however, in which it said that the Unidentified Aerial Phenomenon Task Force was to standardize collection and reporting on sightings of unexplained aerial vehicles, and that it was to report at least some of its findings to the public within 180 days after the passage of the Intelligence Authorization Act. Now, Senator Marco Rubio, a Florida Republican who is the acting chairman of the Senate Select Committee on Intelligence, told the CBS affiliate this month that he was primarily concerned about reports of unidentified aircraft over American military bases and that it was in the government's interest to find out who was responsible. So from this statement, we can tell he's not really saying it was aliens. If for all you know, it could be another country, Russia, China, Turkey, Iran, North Korea, Mexico, Canada. You never know. You never really know. Now, Mr. Elizondo is among a small group of former government officials and scientists with security clearances who, without presenting physical proof, say they are convinced that objects of undetermined origin have crashed on Earth with materials retrieved for study. Now, this statement made by Mr. Elizondo and a few other government officials and scientists, former government officials and scientists, does not really prove anything. After all, they have no physical proof. It's just that they are convinced that objects have crashed on Earth. And Mr. Ride, a former Democratic senator from Nevada, has actually said that he believes the crashes of objects of unidentified origin may have occurred and that retrieved materials should be studied. Now, once again, he's not saying there's aliens or anything. These are just unidentified objects, and he's saying they may have occurred. For all you know, this is just some sort of new and upgraded aircraft or airship that another country has developed. Mr. Reid said in an interview that after looking into this, I came to the conclusion that there were reports, some were substantive, some not so substantive, that there were actual materials that the government and the private sector had in their possession. Now, we have to get something clear here. There's been lots of unidentified materials that have been discovered over the years that the government has taken and done tests on to find where they came from. And most of these materials, it turns out, were made by men. They were man-made. Mr. Davis, who works for the Aerospace Corporation, a defense contractor, said he gave a classified briefing to a Defense Department agency as recently as, wait for it, March, about retrievals from off-world vehicles not made on this Earth. Once again, there's no physical proof, no vocal proof, no proof we can see, hear, or touch. We're just going off what they're saying right now. And the same person, Mr. Davis, said he also gave classified briefings on retrievals of unexplained objects to staff members of the Senate Armed Services Committee on October 21st, 2019, and to staff members of the Senate Intelligence Committee 2 days later. Committee staff members did not respond to requests for a comment on the issue. Once again, he's saying he has, but we have no proof. Now, my personal opinion on this is that for all you know, this is just some sort of plane made by Russia, Canada, Turkey, Pakistan, India, North Korea, Mexico. For all you know, any country could have made this if they had enough money. In the past, lots of things have been in the ground, falling from the sky that are unexplainable, that they're not man-made. And then after further study, it turns out they are man-made. Again, I'm not saying there's aliens or anything of the sort. Now, for all you know, there may be aliens. After all, Mr. Davis said the retrievals from off-world vehicles not made on this Earth did take place. I'm just going to take that with a grain of salt. I personally believe there has got to be life out there. We cannot, in my opinion, be the only intelligent life form or the most intelligent life form out there in the vast cosmos. It's just unlikely. The probability of it is way, way too low. Well, everybody, that's it for this video. Consider liking if you liked the video. Consider subscribing if you want to stay up to date with my other content. And if you really want to engage with me, drop a comment down below and follow my Instagram, link in the description. And I'll see you guys later. Toodles!